Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Horizon Forbidden West. Last episode, we had completed the hunting grounds here. I don't know why it's telling me to talk to him, even though I already completed all of them. This is
it's never too late
weird.
To practice your skills.
Hold on. Yeah, I already completed it. Just like I already completed this. I don't understand what's going on with this. Yeah, I'll work on those later. I guess that's that one, and that's that one. So we'll go and complete this one first. It only makes sense. Anyway, with that area completed, there isn't really much else to explore until we go to Barren Light, which I suppose we'll go to later. So for now, I believe we can go all the way back up and deal with things in here. So, let's go ahead and take it, and... yeah, we're not gonna run, let's just take a teleport, because I believe I can fast travel easily here. Yes, free fast travel. Back up to here. There it is. Ah, right click. Okay. Yes, fast travel to the campfire. Brief little loading, and let's continue on with this.
To blow the whistle, then Wadis to Barren Light.
Indeed, but that will happen after I take care of this. First things first, tell you about what I found.
Here. What news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think.
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking.
Okay. Alright, I'll be going.
Of course.
Is that the end of that quest, or... on hold until the embassy has been completed. Okay, which means...
find out where the bristlebacks came from, I need to head further west. Another reason to get the embassy going?
which means right now, I gotta go talk to Ulvund here. Hey buddy, let's talk.
Here, I see.
Blow the whistle.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. It shouldn't take more than a day. Or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Jeez, Aloy.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business.
Terrific. Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Really, Aloy? Is that...
That's more like it.
Yeah. Woo.
Haha.
Yeah.
that's very presumptuous of you.
Yeah. Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Merchants are now available. You can purchase new equipment, restock your resources, and sell unneeded items at merchants. Valuable to sell category, always safe to sell. Switchers sell new outfits, hunters new weapons, herbalists potions, cooks sell sell food. Other merchants have their own unique stock. Okay, so we'll go to that.
Well, the chain scrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light.
Well, let's take a look at the various items we have, starting with you, buddy.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time.
Wow.
I promise.
Come
you won't
on,
be
man.
disappointed.
So, we have the Fire Hunter bow, which... What? Oh, do we already have one? It says it's a bow, but... It says we already have one? Oh, the difference is it has fire arrows instead of regular. Weird that I can't buy it? Why can't I buy that? Warrior bow, which, fine. And sharp shot bow, which is actually something good. Tools, okay. Resources, okay. And we have a buyback. Do we have anything we can sell? Yes. I'll mark that to sell, that, and that's the main things I need to sell. Thank you. I don't know why I can't I can't buy a fire hunter bow instead of a regular hunter
I
bow.
can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
Yeesh. Okay, how about you?
You look like...
So we have the Carja Behemoth Elite. We have the Osram Explorer. We have the Nora Thunder Elite and the Nora Huntress. Why can't I buy this? There's no reason I can't. Same with this one. What is the reason I can't buy these? It makes no sense. It says it's only one each. Oh wait, I already have these two. Okay, that explains those. Osram Explorer is critical strike and power attack, and that one is silent strike, heal, and low profile, which is actually interesting. But I think I'll pass. And we have a potion seller up here. Or up there. Oh no, inside of the tavern. Okay, my mistake. Oh, right in here. Oh, I can get into the tavern through here. That works. Which means you. Health potions and cleanse potions. My potions are full. And resources if I wish them. Oh, I can buy these things for upgrades. That's actually good. No, I'd be fine buying one of these. And I'll buy one foxhide as well. I may need it. Because I know I can craft things. Let's see if I can get any upgrades made. Because that would be a very nice thing. I beg. Let's see. Workbench is right over here. Pouch upgrades. Foxhide, foxbone, rope pouch, and food pouch. You know what? I'm fine with both of those. So, upgrade that. Boom. Needs Pakari and prairie dog bone, and rope pouch. Boom. Next one needs bass and duck. Yeah, every other upgrade is going to need resources that we don't have. And can't get in this area, I don't believe, so we'll need to keep our eyes open. Still, more ropes and more food, for what food matters. Weapon upgrades. Oh, we do have a fire hunter bow! Oh, my mistake. I didn't realize. Okay, that's fine then. So we have a regular hunter bow, a fire hunter bow. Actually, you know, the hunter bow does have regular arrows, and the fire hunter bow fires fire arrows. I am going to need to slowly over time gather up more equipment in order to improve things more. I don't have anything for the weave slots. I'd need another fanghorn antler, which I'll need to find a fanghorn to kill. Traps, I don't care about. Potions, no. Special gear, I have nothing for. Yeah, I need more cables for some of this stuff. Shock Warrior Bow is good for shock weapons. Yeah, I have... That's Frost. I have Shock. I have a Rope Caster, and I have some Hunter Bows. Let me take a look at this guy again for a second. The Sharp Shot Bow, that's what I was looking at. Slow firing rate to deliver precise, powerful shots at long range. Okay, which can destroy components instead of tearing them off. Okay, so I probably don't want that. Never mind. Okay, well, if that's the case... Next we gotta talk to Wadis. He's actually right up this way. Perfect. So he's already in here. That makes this easy. Hello, Wadis.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, Wadis. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
I mean, I could offer to be an escort. That way you'd have 2 instead of 3, but that's still better than 1. Would you prefer that? No? Not gonna offer Aloy? Okay, fine. Either way, that's done.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway.
Hey, I got skill
If
points.
I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first.
Override a
And maybe
charge.
take Petra up on that drink.
Oh, we do have some other quests. But we have some skill points that we need to put in. So let me think. So I have done some for Warrior. Energized duration doesn't matter as much to me. Critical Strike would actually be a good boost. Power Attack. Not too bad. Let's see. This one is... Quick Trapper, I don't care. That might actually be useful in the future. That would also be... You know, upgrading the trap limit and resilient trap. Some of these are okay, the rest not as much. Maybe this. Some of this stuff is okay, some of it not the most important. These... I still haven't used any weapon stamina, so that's not the most important. That's a hot... I mean... I'm probably not going to use it very often, but it's a thing. On this side, we have... Health potions I really use. Carry more medicinal berries is actually a good thing I'd be willing to have. Over here, we have Silent Strike Heal, which would be interesting. Smoke Bomb capacity, not bad. Quiet Spear, actually, yes. Working my way further down this way would actually be something nice, I think. And this one, I don't really care about. I'm not really going to do it much. But, let's see. Silent Strike Heal. And... Quiet Speed. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take these two. Works for me. There we go. Some more skills. Alright, so we do have a few more quests we can do in here. I should. Let's see what's going on inside. We got one person there and one person outside. Well, let's take a look at the person down in here first. Hey there.
Change your mind about that brew? Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down.
Hey, may as well.
Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
Huh.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends.
Oh, come on!
Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Yeah, I saw. They won't let anyone up the old trailhead southwest of here.
And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week,
Oh.
and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Karja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
Bristlebacks?
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
You're a pig.
He's drinking!
Blasted things, those bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olvin's plans. Now, if only there were some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
About that, I think the bristlebacks came out of Olvin's old mine.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire. Can you prove it?
I'm working on it.
By the forge. Grab my ear if you nail it down.
So, what brought you here?
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
Maybe. I mean, technically, Olvin's being a squeaky wheel. He's just being very... He's just doing it for his own reasons. Shadow Karja?
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Karja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Karja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
I mean, that's
so they're just
fine.
camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for... what, exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
Tolland Cleanbroker?
Who is this Tolland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Tolland works for Olvin?
Ha! Ulvin might think so, but Talon scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
And tell me about Olvund.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
So tell me about the decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough
there
votes
we
to
go.
call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Okay, so that makes more sense with everything, because it's like, okay, so they come over, they want to work this land, give him, like, a business decree. It makes sense why they'd want to do it. But the added fact that it would basically mean that the land fully belongs to them, and not the Karja, that makes more sense why there is an issue. Okay, thank you. Now tell me about the refugees.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough.
They don't need to
making it
move. They
rougher.
just need to get out of the way and let the guy up to harvest something. That's
Just
it.
Holland has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
Probably a wise idea. And there's also a quest over here to look at, it seems. What's going on over here? Who are you?
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point. Not if it blows the user's arm off.
Oh, just stop talking. Where are we? Ah! So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
Could you just not? I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking.
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
A javelin thrower. Okay, that's definitely something. So who are you two?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world.
Okay.
I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
She insists upon it. And who's your friend here?
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom.
And Dad's precious homebrew.
Ooh.
He shipped us out the next day.
Okay, that explains it. So about this weapon.
Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I'm on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
Yeah, exactly.
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Okay, fair
For
enough.
starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, and keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Charger horns and a fanghorn rib. Yeah, we can work on that. Okay, so we've got 2 quests here to deal with. We've got... That's the Twilight Path, but... Fanghorn ribs and some chargers. Yeah, we can do those over to the east. Seems perfectly fine to me. I do wonder if there's anything north up there. It'll be something to look at. Anyway... I am perfectly... before we do that, there is someone who I need to talk to in here, I believe. Tolland. Right. Someone in Chain Scrape who I need to talk to see if I can get any more information on this. Down over here. Alright, buddy, let's talk to you and find out what we can. After I just loot this random box. And this one, which appears to have... some better items. Generous valuables cache. I'll take that, thank you. Now then, buddy. Let's talk.
It's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Is there a problem with that?
That way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed it myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing, and it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick.
Old tower, good.
Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Karja lovers. On your blasted way.
Hey, so he's not very fun. Still. Okay, so we got a Fanghorn over there, and we got chargers over here that we need to get. It says to override one. I don't know how. I don't think. I think I need to figure out how. Anyway. I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, we'll go get that Fanghorn rib, and then see about the chargers and make our way towards the Karja. Though, again, I'm curious about if there's anything up in here that would be useful. We've still got blocked paths around here that I can't get to, but I've done some exploring. I do need to take a look up here. There might be something there. Maybe that's where I'll go next. I'll do a run around here, see if there's anything up here. That actually sounds like a better idea. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44. I'll send in his fly. That is Aloy. This has been a Let's Play of Horizon Forbidden West, and I shall see you all next time.